To avenge her deceased daughter, a teacher decides to inject HIV into her students' milk. After the students finish drinking the milk, she locks the classroom door and begins to deliver her final lesson as their teacher. In this class, she announces to the students that she has resigned, but before leaving, she wants to share her daughter's story with them. Just 5 years ago, Anna became pregnant, but her fiancé was suddenly diagnosed with AIDS. This news instantly silences the once noisy classroom, and the students even hold their breath in fear until the teacher explains that she and her daughter were not infected, allowing everyone to breathe a sigh of relief. For the past 4 years, Anna worked while caring for her daughter, who was her everything. Sometimes, when Anna was busy with work, her daughter would wait for her in the break room until they could go home together after work. However, just a few months ago, one evening, Anna couldn't find her daughter in the school's break room and ultimately discovered her body in the swimming pool. The police ruled it an accidental drowning, but Anna firmly believed her daughter was murdered, and she suspected 2 students in the class were the culprits. Upon hearing the teacher's words, the once quiet classroom erupts into chaos again, with students clamoring to know who the killers were. Anna doesn't reveal their names, but mentions student A and student B. She then takes out a bag, stating it was found near the crime scene, and asks a student in the class if they recognize it. Anna's daughter had seen this bag before, and had begged her mother to buy it for her, but Anna didn't. That student happened to witness this exchange, and everyone begins to question the bag's origin, but the student doesn't answer. Anna continues, saying that student A is an outstanding student in the class with excellent grades and inventions, but he has one flaw: he tortures small animals with his creations until they die. One day, student A approached Anna and handed her a small package, telling her to open it. When Anna opened the package, she was startled to discover that student A had invented an anti-theft electric shock device. Student A had used Anna for experiments, and his invention ultimately won an award. The bag found at the crime scene contained this very invention. Upon hearing this news, everyone's gaze turns to student A, now knowing who he is. In fact, after finding the bag, Anna confronted student A, expecting him to be afraid, but to her surprise, he proudly admitted to being the killer. He said he thought his anti-theft bag invention would garner nationwide attention and praise. However, on the day of the award ceremony, a shocking news story eclipsed his glory. A 13-year-old girl poisoned her entire family, becoming the headline news. Because the girl was under 14, she was released by the police after writing a letter of apology. Seeing this news, student A was furious, believing that only killing could attract more attention. Anna eventually successfully tracked down the second killer of her daughter, uncovering a series of shocking events. This gripping film is called Confessions, and I highly recommend it, giving it a 5-star rating.